Hello and welcome to another episode of the Mental Motivator. I'm your host, Nakia Campbell, and as always, I am so excited to have all of you tuning in from around the globe to witness ordinary people who have used the power of their mindsets to take over in their lives and in their industries. Now, today's guest, he's an icon in the Dallas community. He's a serial entrepreneur.
It's crazy.
He is the number one DJ that DFW has to offer on the hottest radio station, K104. Y'all, let me tell you, he is a self-proclaimed mayor of Dallas, Texas. Now I'm about to take y'all way back about 12 years with this video, but check it out. All right, y'all. So we are back so that we can chit chat with Mr. Hit That. But I want him to go ahead and introduce himself to you and tell you a little bit more.
No diggity. HIT Hit That, the mayor, Triple D, Texas, Dallas, Texas. For the people that's not in touch with the culture, you know what I'm saying? I love the opportunity to be here. You know what I'm saying? DJ, barber, promoter, coach, just everything. I'm just all wrapped. I'm just a badass burrito, like going. Just going like,
there's a badass, better than Chipotle, huh? You better than Chipotle?
Freebird. You hear me? The big motherfucker. That one got a hole with two hands.
Hey,
balls.
He said Freebird, y'all. He said Freebird. Well, hey, y'all heard him just give you all of his accolades and the rundowns of his background. But Mr. Hit That, I want to know how long have you been in radio and what got you started in this industry?
You know what I'm saying? Take it back, you know what I'm saying? Young boy growing up watching Martin. You know, the famous episode with Varnell Hill?
Yeah, the Varnell Hill show.
Yeah. Right when he was like, you know what I'm saying, got a little late to the side, biscuit and gravy, I ain't too lazy. I knew I was going to be on the radio.
You knew you was
I know it.
You manifested that from biscuit and gravy.
You know, I had big ears, I was skinny, you know what I'm saying, so everybody called me Martin. I had a badass fade, so everybody called me Martin. So I just grew into it, you know what I'm saying, and my mama, she made an incredible decision on which high school I went to. And I wound up going to a radio television school, and that was like one of the best decisions she ever made for me. And I hated her for it too, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
but you know they say mom always know best.
Yeah, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But you know, she whooped me a lot for talking too much. She was hindering my growth.
Because you needed to learn how to chit chat on the radio.
Oh man, I needed to know how to talk. She owed me a few whoopings back.
Hey, she gonna take them back. She gonna take them back.
No.
You hear that, mom? You hear that, mom? So, all right, but you know, you manifested this radio thing from the Varnell Hill show and Martin. But I know one thing that Varnell Hill didn't have that you got.
What's up?
That's the boogie.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? That's the boogie because you have. I was gonna say had, but you still have
one of the biggest
boogie records in D-Town, Texas. And even though it's about 12 years old, y'all,
it's legendary.
He still got this challenge going on Instagram.
The boogie wave is crazy because, you know what I'm saying, some of the superstars that's in our today's culture, like Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, Sexy Red, they're using the Dallas culture and what we started, like not knowing how big it was going to be for the culture. So they recycling the whole Dallas movement. So it's like, it's just good to know when you're from Dallas that it still it got a hold on people, and it's pushing out more great music.
Right. And
because we were just young and dumb, we just wanted our own little sound. Shout out to like the pioneers in Dallas, like Mr. Monster Joe with the Hit the Dance Flow. That's one of the first boogie songs we was doing. So it catapulted us into that little culture where we did the Frankie, the My Dougie, the Ricky Bobby, the Flex, the Mr. Hit That, and all that into what it is now. So
Right. And Mr. Hit That is still going strong because I done seen this challenge on Instagram where you still got everybody out here trying to get that. They still
getting their vibe on. It's crazy because I'm seeing a new culture. You know what I'm saying? Like they can run into me and I know who I am, but they know everything about me. So when I do tell them who I am, they be shocked, and it's crazy. So it's just dope, man.
Right.
It's
You know
dope.
what? And it's funny because you came out with this dope song back in the day, and it was just for everybody to boogie. And I tell you that, you know, that boogie music brought everybody together. No matter if you was at a block party, a house party, at the club, it brought everybody together.
We grew up in a culture where at that time, you know, the clubs was more larger, in a larger capacity, 2,000-3,000 people in there. So we was on the dance floor. We grew up in that era. Like now it ain't dance floors, it's more sections. It's more like political. People want to pop bottles and look like money.
Right.
Like we grew up in an era where we really was having fun when we went to the club. We was sweating out our outfits. We was enjoying ourselves.
Right.
So
Girls sweating out their perm.
Yeah, right. So that music, it lasts for long because it was feel good music. So that's why it can stand the test of time. Now the music is more stunning. And after a while, that shit kind of die out because after a while, somebody tell you they got money after so long, you don't want to hear that shit no more. Okay, we know you got money. What's next?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We want to feel good. We want to party. So.
Right. See, because when I was introduced to the boogie, right?
Yeah.
I was in school at TSU, Houston, Texas.
Oh yeah.
Texas Southern, and the first time I was introduced to this music was from one of my brothers. Shout out Fat Pimp.
Yeah.
What's up, Chris?
Now big up to Fat, know what I'm saying? He a Dallas legend for sure. Dallas icon for sure.
You know, I could walk up and down the Tiger Walk and
he gonna put
I hear on the Tiger Walk from somewhere, throw your shoulders out. Throw your shoulders out. He had everybody doing the Rack Daddy, right? And so then I heard Mr. Hit That, you know, the Ricky Bobby, the Dougie, everybody that you mentioned.
Hard.
And I was like,
that's super hard.
One day I looked up and it was all gone. I wasn't hearing it no more.
You know what? Dallas is a city where we're based off of competitiveness. We're based off of a tad bit of hatred. And you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
Right.
So like we was our own gift and curse. We had undeniable talent, but the catch is we had a crab in a bucket mentality. You know what I'm saying? It sucks to say this, but we kind of like depleted our own movement because we watched the Atlantas and see how they did the snap movement and they transitioned it into trap, but they used that as a plateau. Like Dallas got all the trappers, we got all the stun music, we got all the other cultures and genres of music here.
Right.
But the boogie was supposed to give us the platform to give the world another voice. But we dropped the ball with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's good to see it. It's kind of recycling, and I hope that I could be a part now being in the radio to kind of help it in the right manner.
Right, bring it back. Bring it back.
For sure.
Bring back another hit, Mr. Hit That, because we waiting.
It's coming.
We waiting. And it's so funny because, like, the last thing about your song, you know, when it came out back in the day, I had read something, you know, that said, oh, Mr. Hit That Hoe. Why would somebody put that in the song? It's so offensive.
Yeah.
You know, and so many people really felt like that you was inciting violence to go out here and slap people.
You know, we from the South, so you know what I'm saying. We use we use quicker words to break down how we feel or how we view things. So hoe in the great state of Texas, not even just Dallas, in the South really, it's a pronoun. Like shit, like we finna go to the store, we finna go to that hoe.
Yeah.
Finna go to the party, we finna go to that hoe. The hoe is used as a person, place, or thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got them shoes on. Yeah, I got them hoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, you hit that hoe. Like, oh yeah, like what he do? He hit that dance. Now, so just to take out the word, oh, he hit that dance. Oh, he hit that hoe. He hit that hoe.
Right.
So it's like if you see somebody like if you doing your job well, like damn, like she doing interviews, like damn, she hitting that hoe.
Right.
Not actually physically harming somebody.
He ain't inciting violence. He ain't like, telling you to go slap nobody.
To hit that is to do a great job at something, and then the hoe is whatever job you are doing.
Right.
So Mr. Hit That Hoe is like you could be Mrs. Hit That Hoe. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my mama. She tough as boot leather, man. I'm talking about she tough as boot leather. She do not like that, man.
Oh, so she don't like it?
Ooh, we. You know what I'm saying? You know, my mama, she the youth director at the church, everything.
Oh,
so she like, her baby running around here like Mr. Hit That Hoe. She like, oh no. So she didn't understand. So I had to break it down to her. But she like, baby, just take the hoe off the name.
Right.
And we all right. So, you know.
So now
we just use
Mr. Hit That.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
that's where that came from. That's where that came from. All right. Well, I get it. Well, y'all, we gonna go to our first break here real
Yes, sir.
quick, and we gonna come right back
Gotta
with
pay a little
Mr.
bills.
Hit That.
No cap.
Make sure you in the building with the big station. K104, DFW's Hip Hop and R&B.
Oh, girl, I like you. I do.
All right, y'all, and we are back with our second segment here at K104 with Mr. Hit That. And
Yep.
we've talked about all of his amazing music. So now we're going to get into a little bit more about what he does in the community.
Okay.
Right?
Let's do
Okay,
it.
because I was so moved, right,
Uh-huh.
and inspired because I was looking through your Instagram and I saw that you've been going through all these schools, turning the kids
Oh,
and the
yeah.
teachers up.
For sure.
Getting them ready for their testing. Like,
Oh, yeah,
what was
for
the
sure.
what was the reason
Yeah,
or the motivation
I'm big
behind that?
I'm big on touching in the community because know what I'm saying. It's cliche as hell when I say this, but the kids are the future. And then I got 4 boys, so I got a 13-year-old, 10-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old. So know what I'm saying. I understand the power of the black father role model, like the influence we have
Right.
on actually being a positive influence on the culture, especially with our kids being inner city babies. So know what I'm saying. I love going back to the community, kicking it, vibing with it. Then know what I'm saying, giving them good words of encouragement because growing up, you only see what you see if your definition of success. So a lot of people, they athletes or rappers because that's their norm. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta you gotta show them other things. Like you could be a cameraman, you could be a reporter, you could be a radio guy, you can be an accountant, a doctor. But if they don't see those things, how can they want to become that? So you gotta be able to tap in with them and let them know, hey, if you like listening to music, you can make money. Just listening to music, playing music. So,
Right.
So
And
that's
you
just
needed to-
my way of, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
touching the streets.
Right.
Yeah.
So you wanted to show up to show somebody, hey, it's another thing out here
Yeah.
too. You
Yeah.
can be
Yeah, for sure.
in this industry. You can play music and still be great at it.
And it make my kids look cool as hell because their daddy comes
Right.
to school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Rocking out. So, you know what I'm saying? It's an added bonus. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because if y'all are not familiar, our kids in Texas, I don't know about all these other states, but they put our kids through a whole lot of testing, right?
Yes, sir.
To get them ready
Yes,
for
sir.
graduation. And I know my son just finished the EOC
Oh, yeah.
testing, and I know he used to have to do STAR testing and
Yeah, for
all
sure.
these different things. So Mr.
It's
Hit
hard.
That has been going into these schools, y'all.
Yeah.
DJing, playing music, getting the kids
and
and
I'm turned
the
up.
staff turned up before they have to go.
And it's like a stress relief, you know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
you've been bottled up and it's work. So now you get to unwind, you get to relax. That's the best time you really should do something. Like relax when time get hard, get stressful. Man, just relax. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to say that when you in the midst of the moment, but I always remember just relax. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? If it's not, shit, you ain't dead. So
Right.
you
Well, that's amazing.
You get to live to fight another day. What they say.
Right. And that's amazing. That's amazing because, not only was you going into the schools turning the kids up,
No
I
doubt.
also seen that you have a clothing line.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
Got a clothing line.
you've been using your clothing line, helping
Yeah.
the little league soccer teams and
Oh, yeah, for
baseball
sure, for
teams,
sure, for sure.
get fitted too.
Yeah, get
so
everybody
let
fly.
everybody know about your clothing line.
All right, so during COVID, I always wanted to do a clothing line because I always been big on flashy and like dressing like up the part. You know what I'm saying? I'm a
Right.
firm believer in. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can't be hitting that looking raggedy.
man,
right? You
one of
can't-
my role models was Dion. So as a kid growing up, it was like you look good, you feel good, you feel good. They pay good, they pay good. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
the whole little
Right.
the little statement he got. So I always wanted to open up a clothing line because we weren't financially able to go ball out and dress like how I want to dress now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My mama was a layaway lady. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Buy your winter clothes in the summer.
Right.
In the winter, buy your summer clothes.
Right.
Like that's what we grew up on. So as more as I got older and more mature, I was like, if I make my own clothes, because it don't cost that much, researching how much it costs.
Right.
So I wound up said I was gonna do it, and then during COVID hit, I wound up starting a brand. And actually, I didn't even start a brand. I just made a T-shirt on the little app. Cause we was in the house all day. I posted it on my page, and I was like, "Hey man, these shirts $40." And you won't
You
believe,
didn't have no shirts yet.
I didn't even have a shirt, dog. No cow.
You had a price point with no merchandise.
Yeah, I'm talking about, and people was like, "Hey, where I send the money? Where I send the money?" And I was like, "Man, this shit real." So I wound up creating me one of them Shopify pages because it's free.
Right.
I put the little picture up there. I ain't even know how it worked.
That's so funny.
I made like $6,000 without a shirt.
What?
No
Then you gotta
cap.
call Alibaba or somebody. to
Man,
get
I
you
got
some
to
shirts.
figuring it out because you got to think about everything with clothes during COVID.
Right.
I figured it out, man, and it started a brand.
So you had to iron the logos on yourself all in the
Man,
house,
that shit
or
was
you
crazy,
had somebody
man. I
else
was
doing it for
pressing
you?
that shit myself, man.
What?
Niggas' shirts was falling apart and shit. I was like, man, I get
Not falling off.
that shit was crazy, but it was dope. But and then I wound up, you know what I'm saying? I wound up researching. People started helping me. You know what I'm saying? It came together to a good brand. This is my logo for my brand right here.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's up.
So it's like it's crazy, but
Well,
that
I
was
tell
a
you
dope
what, I
experience.
seen some amazing outfits, some
No, for
jackets,
sure.
everything
sure.
you had on. It didn't look
For
like the
sure.
logo was
Oh,
falling
no,
off.
no,
It
no,
didn't
no.
look like.
Now I got it together, though. What I'm saying, but you know what? I always tell people, you know what I'm saying, and I still tell myself all the time, hey man, when you thinking about something, don't think too much. Just do it.
Right.
Just do it. Figure that shit
Right.
out as you go. Because if you try to perfect whatever your idea is before you get started, it's just gonna
You're never gonna get started.
You're gonna be so focused on making it perfected. And I was like, man, I just jumped in that water. You know what I'm saying? So
Just go for
I'm
it.
telling myself that now, like, cause I gotta get back. I gotta drop some new merch. So
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
You
Just
gonna get it done.
go
Just go
for it.
for it.
Go
Go
for
for
it.
it.
Nah,
And it
for
sounds
sure.
like you've been hitting that and you've been going for it
Nah, for
because
sure.
I was like, all right, he's the #1 DJ, right?
I appreciate
On the
that number.
hottest, yeah.
I appreciate
Hey,
that. I'm talking
you
about
the
you.
#1
Yeah.
DJ in the DFW. Man, I've been listening to
Okay.
K104 since I was
Okay.
born, okay?
Okay.
And I've been listening to K104 since I was born. I was raised on K104.
Yeah,
You
she
been
popping it. She
You've
popping
been
it.
the #1 DJ, right?
No
so,
doubt.
and then you got the clothing brand.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
was like, I'm scrolling and I'm like, man, this man just finished barber school at
Yeah.
like you finished
So
barber school.
so look, let me run it down with that. I always wanted to have a barber shop because Ice Cube, they did something to me with that movie. I
You
was
drank
like,
my apple juice.
man, I had to get one of them, man. I was like, I gotta get one. And everybody was like, bro, you just get your barbershop. You ain't gotta learn how to cut. And I was like, nah, man.
Hey, don't do like you did with them shirts.
And look, I was like, yeah. So I was like, well, shout out my partner Rainwater. I was trying to learn from a dude, a well-known boy by her named Ricky, and he was gonna do the apprenticeship with me, like teach me or whatever.
Right.
Rain came in the barbershop, seen that I was trying to learn, so he paid a random customer $500 to just let me cut his hair.
What?
I ain't never picked up a pair of clippers ever, so I wound up
What?
cutting his hair. I ain't do too bad on
You
it.
didn't do too bad.
I
Man.
probably did bad.
Hey, Varnell Hill show.
Yeah, for
Like-
sure. It was- yeah, I probably fucked his head up.
You golly, but $500, man, you gonna get that fixed
So
somewhere.
after he did that, I was like, cool. I was like, man. So he got the jitters out. I wound up enrolling Texas Barber College. You know what I'm saying? I just graduated this year, and you know what I'm saying? Now I'm cutting her. It's cool.
Man.
And I save a lot of money. Like I'm real big on numbers. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? I
'cause
got
you
a
got
account.
4 boys.
Yeah, so you know, when you pay for like, all right, I got. You know what I'm saying? I add my boys up for the next 10 years. I'm gonna pay $7,000 a year on haircuts.
Wow. Oh, yeah, because them haircuts done got expensive.
Yeah, for sure.
They went up with everything else after
Yeah, for
COVID.
sure. So
I
it was
took my
like,
son and got paid $25 for an edge up.
yeah, for sure.
For an edge
Gotta
up.
get that 50.
My son 15 years old.
Yeah, for sure. That's a grown ass man. Come on, that's a grown ass man.
$25 for an edge
Yeah,
up.
for
Hey,
sure.
y'all barbers, please give us single mothers a break out here. Please give us a break.
Man, no, I ain't gonna lie. It's just you get what you pay for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you want that edge up leaning sideways,
Right.
don't pay that cheap price.
Nah, I want my son edge up
Yeah,
real clean and
man.
crispy with the little black stuff
Yeah, man.
added on to it. You know
See,
what I'm saying?
I got a slogan, man. I cut the boys' hair, I cut the babies' hair like they feel like their mama was fucking the barber. You know what I'm saying? Without fucking the barber.
Right.
You know, because if you notice, every little single mother that's messing with the barber, they kids' haircut be superb. It'd be just extra crispy. So I want people to be like, man, you gotta be talking to your barber.
You gotta be talking
His
to him.
haircut look too good.
Step Danny. Okay.
Come on, man.
All right.
That
All right.
haircut look too good, man.
Man,
too
it's too
crispy.
funny. Well, we gonna get on to our next question because, you know, you at the radio station,
No
right?
doubt, no doubt.
You doing things in the community. You going to these schools.
Yep.
You got your clothing brand.
Yep.
barber.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, you've reached out and helped so many people in the community.
Nah, for sure.
Pretty sure it's, you giving a lot of handouts.
No doubt,
And I heard you saying, in this industry, when you give a lot, you have a right to feel entitled.
For sure.
And it's a lot of people out here, who have a sense of entitlement. So I want to ask you, with everything that you're doing, do you feel entitled, like the world owes you? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all owe me something because I've given out so much.
For a lot of people who didn't see that interview, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Yellow Beezy, shout out to Say Cheese and the whole panel for having me there, you know what I'm saying? I always feel like, all right, me and you, we come in the game together. You know what I'm saying? You take off. And I'm still putting in the footwork. You see me still putting in the footwork, but, shit, you got your big go. I feel like you're obligated, if we helped each other to grow and you grew past me, I feel you're obligated because of our friendship and we are day oneers for you to extend that olive branch to help me up. Right. Now, if you extend your olive branch and it doesn't work for me, I don't have no more entitlement. I see you try.
Right.
But if you grow to a point where you can help somebody and you don't, I feel entitled. I feel like you should have helped me because we're a team. And the catch is, a lot of people don't understand that statement because they feel like, well, if I grow, you got to put your work in and your time going to come. Cool, but what if you fall off?
Right.
Now you haven't put nobody in position that can help you come back up.
Right.
Because now if you fall off and you didn't help me and my glow up took a little longer than yours, when I do glow up, because now, even though you blew up faster, you took the escalator because it was just a luck of the draw and it won.
Right.
But I kept my head down, chest up, took the stirrups. So now my platform might be a lot more stronger. So when you fall down and you didn't help me, I'm gonna look at you and be like,
I'm gonna return the favor.
I'm gonna return the favor.
I'm gonna return the
but
favor.
if you fall down and I grew up, but I wasn't there yet, and you fall down and I can catch you, we entitled to help each other grow because a team is always better than the eye.
Right.
But a lot of people look at the eye only when they grow. Everybody be team, proactive. Let's do it. Right. But when you get there, it's like, well, shit, I did this. Oh, God damn.
Right.
Don't ever do me like that. So I do feel entitled. And with some of the moves I make, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, my entitlement is always going to be, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be there for the people that I started with. But a lot of people that I started with are not present. So I don't have no entitlement. Don't nobody owe me nothing.
Right.
Because the small group of people I did start with, they did exactly what I said. They went up, left me, and then my steps.
You had to fend for yourself. You had to
take
the steps.
And it's cool though because sometimes
it's sad that it get like that though. It's like we
it's
grew up
not.
together,
It's life.
We struggled together.
It's life. You know how people be like, that shit crazy. I be like, nah, that's life. It's life. Some people characters and morals don't stand on the principles that you have instilled in yourself. Life. So I can't get mad at you for you being a hoe.
Right. No, but see what I'm saying is I think you have a right to feel how you feel.
Yeah, for sure.
But that it is life that some people they get in a certain position and they take off and they act like they never needed nobody. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
They act like they never needed a person.
I mean that happened in life though. That happened in business transactions, partnerships, relationships. It always it's going to be a recurring factor that's going to control our narrative with any society when you're dealing with people. Like they say, business is never personal, but that's a lie because how can business not be personal when you're dealing with a person with a personality?
Right.
It's going to always be personal.
Right.
And you got to goddamn me swallow your spit and just understand that this is what you're dealing with. It's what you signed up for.
Right.
So I'll be cool with it. I don't be tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Well, good. You gave me some clarification on that and what that meant. And we're going to get ready to go to our next break. But I'm going to ask you a couple questions real quick.
No doubt.
And you got about 5 seconds to answer, all right? So,
what's up?
First of all, dead or alive, tell me the top 5 artists in Dallas.
Top 5 artists in Dallas.
Dead or
Mr.
alive.
Lucci, Mr. Pookie. Big Tuck and the whole DSR wave, like that whole umbrella. Mo 3 for sure.
Mo 3, shout out.
You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace.
I'm going to go Yella and Trap Boy collectively as a clique. And then I got to give it to The Rock. Top 5.
Right.
For sure.
Okay, cool. Next one. Who won the diss? Chris Brown, Quavo. Who you got?
It's still in limbo. See, the difference is Chris Brown's content was more powerful. But Quavo make music where your disc gonna get repeated. He went through the Drake format. Like in my eyes, I feel like lyrically Meek and Pusha T had a better lyric verses on it, but Drake was like, nigga, if my disc get played more than you niggas, my shit gonna win. So shit, niggas don't remember he did a song before he did back to back.
Right.
But he know how if you make it a hit, it's a hit.
Right.
That's what I'm scared for Drake though. That's my dog, man. But nigga, he got down going. He got his back against the wall.
Right. I ain't heard from him.
Hey, nah, that nigga throwing on beats. Nigga standing on business, man. Hey, Drake, my nigga, I fuck with you, boy. That nigga standing on business because he going to get some. He going to get some monsters, my nigga. You gotta, but it's good for hip hop though.
He better leave Rick Ross alone.
I ain't gonna lie, I love Rick Ross. Know what I'm saying? Like I love Rick Ross, but man, that nigga, that light skin aside, that nigga like Steph Curry of the rap game, man. That nigga shoot that bitch from half court and fuck a nigga ass off. That nigga Drizzy the truth, man.
Next this, Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion. Who you got?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I got Megan all the way. I ain't nothing to talk about. I love Nicki, you know what I'm saying? I think Nicki's great, but shit, I'm from Texas. And Megan is a representation of what I embody in our culture, you know what I'm saying? Right. And she's going against the elements, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's fighting with situations where everybody wanna, you know what I'm saying, disrespect her character as far as her womanly choices on who she have relationships with. But at the end of the day, shit, we have a situation where they so sweetie, you know what I'm saying, indulging in multiple relationships and nobody's bashing her because she's light skinned.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a big advocate for the dark skinned creatures.
Hey, for us chocolate women.
I put myself on that. So you my cover on I got something crazy that's dark skinned. So I'm an advocate for neutral grounds, but it'll never be neutral grounds. But Megan, and she holding it down, and can't nobody out rap her.
Right.
No, for sure. Right. And she gonna stand on business.
Standing on business.
Come on, man. 6 foot soldier gonna clock something.
Clock something.
Don't play
and
with
we
her.
about to hit the clock because he went over his 5 seconds, y'all, and we gonna go to a break and come right back.
Oh, I only had 5 seconds? Oh,
yeah, you had 5 seconds. 5 seconds, you gonna pop it.
You gon' hit that hoe, watch him hit that hoe. Cause he gon' hit that hoe, and watch him hit that hoe.
I keep a fresh bird, G-Nice, 501s on my ass, la mama. Hey. You smell so stinky, yeah, I be a shit, bitch. You never seen a nigga so fresh like that, bitch. Get out, man. I keep a fresh bird, G-Nice.
All right, y'all, and we are back. Mr. Hit That for the last and final segment here, y'all, from K104. And y'all know the purpose of the Mental Motivator.
No doubt.
Is to inspire and motivate and empower the world to use the power of their mindset to overcome the obstacles that they faced in life, whether that be trauma, death, any situation that can be traumatic for somebody. So we're going to ask Mr. Hit That today, what is a trauma that you face? Like, you've been so successful in life with all that you do on the radio, your clothing line, you're a barber. I know there has to be like some type of struggle or trauma that I
think the biggest trauma that I've experienced, and I'm recently coming out with it, is getting caught in a complacent, comfort zone. Like to be complacent, like just to be content with everything that's good going for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be understanding that enough is not enough. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you sign up for, you know what I'm saying? Like if you pray, like a lot of people, they pray for whatever successes that they embark upon or receive. And then once you get them, you know what I'm saying, you be content. And you gotta understand that once you pray for something, he give it to you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to go to the next step and receive the next blessings. And the next blessings meaning whether you gotta grind harder, you gotta keep putting in more work, gotta go through some sleepless nights, gotta shed some blood, sweat, and tears. Like those are the steps that it's gonna take. So for me, it was a situation where I was making a transition from one relationship to the next relationship in my personal life. Because a lot of people that see guys like me and other people that's influencers or even yourself, they see you smiling, they see the positivity, they see the nice looking smile, you put together, but they don't know we be the worst ones that people don't check on us.
Right.
Cause we the one always checking up on everybody else, even when
Right.
we know we spiritually and mentally drained and discombobulated.
Right.
So like when I was going through my personal shit, it was just crazy because God will take people out your personal life and implement new people, and then you can actually look back and scan and be like, damn, I was missing out on this, because this person just showed me so much. So that was like my biggest like traumatic situation, like relinquishing dead weight out of one part of my life and getting added a new form to motivate me to get me to where the position I'm getting. And you gotta understand, shit, some of your blessings not gonna get retrieved if you got dead weight in your team.
Right.
So that's some powerful
Right,
shit. Like
right.
like you know how people be like, damn, I want a new home, I want a new car. Shit, the only reason you probably ain't got that because you probably still got somebody that God told you, hey, you need to cut ties with them.
Right.
And you're like, damn, why my shit not popping? Because you ain't listening. And
Right.
the catch is, it ain't for you to be self-explanatory. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. You're not going to get it. And when you do get it and you look back at it, you be like, damn, why you just didn't tell me like that? But the catch is you ain't learning. You got to look at the signs. You got to look at the universe. And you got to transcend so you can come into your blessings.
Right.
Because see, you might not be meant to come in my blessing.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I might not be meant to come
Everybody
in your
can't go
blessing.
on the journey with
Everybody
you, man.
can't go, man. Some people for a season and some people for a reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you just got to make sure you separate the season and the reason. If
Right.
not, shit, your ass going to be still stuck in that rut, like trying to figure out why this and that ain't happening. It ain't got nothing to do with what you doing. You doing everything right.
Right.
You're doing everything right, but the catch is you haven't relinquished yourself of that dead weight, that dead energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my
And-
biggest
and
one.
that's true.
That's some
and,
bad
I,
one.
and I've seen in my own personal life
Yeah.
that everything that I was praying to God for, every blessing that I was waiting on,
Yeah.
He already had it right there for me.
Yes, there. You just can't
He
get
just
it.
didn't give it to me yet because of who I was
Come on,
attached
man.
to.
Come
you know
on
what I'm
now.
saying? So as
Come
soon
on
as
now.
you cut that dead weight off,
Come on now.
imagine yourself climbing up the side of a mountain with a big bag of dead
Come
weight on you.
now.
How you gonna get to the top if you
I'm
let
telling
it go?
Because the catch is,
If you let it go.
if somebody's with you that's gonna grow with you, they gonna understand
Right.
that. You know what I'm saying? If I need to do this, that, and the third, I need to do this, that, and the third to get you to your point. Shit, the goal is to get you to the point because I'm a part of your point.
Right.
A lot of people are so selfish. Like I know a lot of I hate to cuss, but I know a lot of motherfuckers that will motherfucking cut the boat off because they not the captain. And ain't nothing wrong with the boat.
Yeah.
They'll put a hole in the boat like I told you that motherfucker wasn't gonna make it.
Right.
You was the reason why I didn't make it.
Right.
But I told y'all he wasn't gonna make it.
Right.
Like damn, bro, but you fucked it up. We
Right.
all could have made it together. But the
Right.
catch is, since you ain't the captain, you didn't goddamn sabotage the whole ship.
Crazy.
And it's crazy, but that's how it be though. Even in relationships, it be motherfuckers that's laying next to somebody that's their worst, that's their biggest hater and enemy, and they don't even know it.
Right.
So when you open your eyes and realize, like, damn, like this motherfucker never wanted to see me win.
Right.
It's some crazy shit, man. It's a crazy world we live in.
Crazy.
Man.
Crazy.
For
But y'all
sure.
know, like, so what Mr. Hit that trying to tell y'all is,
Yeah,
hey,
pop it.
if you can't build with me, you can't chill with me.
No, for
If
sure.
you can't build with me, you can't chill with me.
I say you can't build with me, you can't grow with me, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I seen the tree come out the concrete, baby. So
Right.
anything is possible.
The tree come out the
Man, for
concrete.
shit show.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, so what can you tell the people out here who's watching about
Mhm.
the power of keeping a positive mindset when you
Manifestation.
Yeah.
Big. Like I always, all right, for instance, we here at K104.
Right.
A lot of people don't know the story. I got turned down 4 years for this job.
Turned down 4 years for this
4
job.
years straight. And I used to laugh. I'm like, damn, ain't nobody colder than me. Like, nobody's colder than me. I'm live. We created the whole, like, the culture, like, as far as the dance and boogie. Like, I was a part of the culture.
Right.
I was a part of Dallas. You can't mention Dallas without bringing my name up.
Right.
And if we had a list of 10 in Dallas, I would be in that 10.
Right.
So I was like, why they don't want to let me get on the radio? But the catch was, it wasn't my time.
Right. Right.
So when I just stopped worrying about it, I kept just pushing forward. Like I said, we kept making those steps, and it came. It was like, okay, I just had to keep going. And then the people who turned me down, who was not hiring me, they was like, we just wanted to see if you were really serious. And it was like,
After 4 times, man.
yeah. So, but at the end of the day, though, it was a blessing, though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But, you know, everything happened for a reason. And then you gotta go back to what I just said.
Right.
See, sometimes you be with people that God ain't gonna let me. He don't give me my blessing
Right.
unless I realize that these ain't.
So your advice to somebody out there who might have a dream that they
Hey,
done
man.
tried for.
Hey man, check the people you around. Check the people you next to, and it's always the individual that's under your nose that you would never think that'll be the one that's stopping you from achieving what you need to achieve. It's always the one underneath your nose. It ain't never nobody for.
Right.
Like you know,
Right.
It ain't no stranger that always fuck over you.
Right.
It's the motherfucker you would let in your house without you being present. That's gonna be the ultimate enemy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about if y'all religious, you know what I'm saying? God was sitting at the table said, y'all gonna betray me. He knew it.
Right.
He was the closest
Right. He
ones.
said it.
He was the one that was in the
His
trenches
best
with
friend.
him. It was the ones that was in the
Right.
trenches with him.
Right.
Going through the jungle, going through all the traumas. He knew.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you supposed to know too. So
Right. Right.
come on, man. They betrayed Jesus. You don't think they gonna betray you? Who is you?
Right.
Shit.
Absolutely.
Who is you?
So check your circle and cut them off.
Come
hey,
on, man.
Well, hit that. I want you to let everybody
Yeah.
out there know how they can follow you on social media, where
sure.
they can find your clothes
sure.
and purchase them. Let
For
them know.
sure.
Let them know.
So Hidalgo USA, Hidalgo. Hidalgo means a humble gentleman, or you know what I'm saying, a culturally term is how Dallas go, USA. And then you know what I'm saying, the Mr. Hit the Hoe, THEMRHITDAT. Hopefully the cameraman or the editor so cold he putting all this shit underneath this motherfucker out. So,
He definitely will.
yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So y'all tap that little joint right there. Y'all tap in
Right,
with me, man.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm everything that's pro Dallas, man. So this is what we do.
All right, y'all. So y'all saw today, this is another episode of the Mental Motivator
Yeah.
with the great
Yeah.
mayor
Yeah.
of Dallas, Texas,
Yeah.
right? Self-proclaimed, though.
See, we gotta stop that. See, look, she said self-proclaimed. See, the people gave me this title. Know what I'm saying? I never wanted to be the mayor, man. Shout out to the real mayor, but you know, it was one of the street cats in the city. He was like, "Man, you a mayor? Why? 'Cause I could be in the trenches, and then I could be at the schools, and then I'm in the strip club, then I'm at the regular club,
right.
and then they see me at church. I'm everywhere. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
I'm everywhere
right.
where they never there.
Right, everywhere where they never there.
I'm everywhere where they never
Because
there.
the mayor show ain't showed up to the
Come
strip
on.
club. Maybe he is.
Nah,
though.
man.
Maybe
Hey, look,
he
I ain't gonna put
is,
my man business out there.
You seen him? You done seen him in there?
Hey, man.
Oh, man.
Hey, look, man. God is good.
Hey, well, I hope that y'all have enjoyed today's episode with Mr. Hit That.
sure,
And I
man.
hope that, you've been inspired by
doubt.
his story.
No doubt.
You've been able to see everything that he's doing, from being denied for his job on the
Yeah.
radio 4 times before he was actually hired, to doing everything in the community. A barber, a clothing company.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys ultimately gain some inspiration from his story
Yeah.
that will help you find your own success
doubt.
story, to help you change the way you live, think, and thrive. Until next time, y'all. Peace.